Panther 60! Panther 60! Check out! Set up! Ready! Come on, come on! Here we go, here we go! Ready, ready, ready! Here we go, shot! Hut. Ready, go! Set! Ready, ready! Let's go now! Check out! Shot! Ready, ready! Set! Get up! Down! Hut! Let's go! Ready? Set up! Hut. Come on, come on, go! Here we go, here we go! Ready, ready? Ready, ready! Check go! Here we go, shot! Ready! Ready! Get up! Set! Hut! Let's go now! Ready! Shot! Ready! Hut, hut! Set! Go! Down! Ready, ready? Let's go! Bronco 80! Let's go! Set up! 60 Eagle! Let's go! Come on, come on, set! Hawk 70, let's go! Here we go, here we go! 19, try, cut it! go, set. 70 timber. Ready. Cougar 19, go. Ready, ready. Cowboy 80, let's go. Come on, set. 60 bison, let's go. Here we go. Viking 18, ready. Down. Panther 60, ready, ready. Set. 70 Lions. Set up. 19 charge. Let's go. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And last week's loss came despite a clean Game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 54 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. You look at this Browns defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
On 3rd down, Whitfield. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
That's another Browns 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Browns at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing, Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, set. Crack all 80. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shador.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Harold Fannin,
His second touchdown on the season.
and the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
You look at this Browns defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, Whitfield. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. Whitfield.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. And let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw is Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Smith and Jigba with the grab.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Myers' kick is...
They then get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The Browns offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Sanders.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
To throw is Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Likely.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
32 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold.
On the arc, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Darnold. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this will pin them nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. Now Sanders.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10. Here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Now a 3rd and 6. Sanders to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sanders once more.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the...
So message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 24 now, here's his 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Edwards. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
He gets this complete to Shaheed.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll run the toss here with Corum.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a 1st down.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. Freeman with a catch by the sideline.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
2nd down and 4.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And the Browns,
Hey,
1st
here
down.
we go. 19 Charger, not go.
Corum now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
And Walker with it over the middle. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
60 by Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
So from the 37, here's a second down and 9.
Back to throw, Darnold. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
And the Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the Browns getting set to go.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, the ball now going back over to Seattle Seahawks offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
78 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Now a give right side. Whitfield. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And 10.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Will get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
9-yard gain on the play.
Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 7.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Come on.
On the handoff, Edwards breaks through the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. Jack, go.
On play action, here's Shadur. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
At the 22-yard line.
Check.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind.
70.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Darnold now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10.
Now it's Darnold.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Again, Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
It's fourth down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
He's got a man. Downfield is Horton. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left.
We're going to sack.
Here's Darnold.
Outright to Smith-Njigba.
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. To throw is Darnold.
That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And here we go on fourth. Darnold.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Here's second and 10.
Throwing again is Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton.
That's a gain of 8.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better.